Morning, world. Good morning, America. Good morning, patriots. Good morning to everyone. Yes, you know me. I'm Tom, and I've got a different outlook on some things, and the same outlook on most, but some things that I look at from a different angle than most people. What I'm about to tell you is not going to be very popular among some. It's certainly not going to be right in moral or fair, but it is what it is. It is the way it will go down. We're going to talk about the Bundy Ranch for a moment, okay? Now, you people don't understand the difference between a residence and deeded property, a residence and free access land like state land or federal land. Okay. The Bundy Ranch is a house. It's a barn. It's a few fences and this, that, and the other thing. That is their property. That is their deeded property. They have deeded property. Okay. Now the problem that they were having was on the grazing land. Okay. Well, the Bureau of Land Management, very abusive organization, not necessary for any reason, should be disbanded, should be disarmed, and some of those people should be jailed. I mean, let's be realistic. What are they training these people for? Did you see the equipment and the way they showed up dressed? Where were they going, to Fallujah, or were they going to Nevada? I don't know. I mean, I'm completely confused by the mass graves, but this time it was cattle. Tomorrow it might be the people you care about. Okay? Today it was cattle. Tomorrow it's the people you think about. I believe that the Bureau of Land Management is not necessarily managing anything for the good of the American people on the North American continent. Okay? And I believe that they should be disbanded. My answer to that whole situation is I think we should, all of the state land that's not being used should be managed by the stewards, the original stewards of the property, the American Indians. You know, we'll call them Native Americans, whatever the political correct nonsense is, but political correctness never changed the reality of what it is. And the bottom line here is, if the American Indians, or the Native Americans, if you choose to call them that, wish to lease the land out or allow the mining, I mean, yeah, you know, they're not going to come up with, they're going to be a little bit more careful of the turtles than the Bureau of Land Management was with crushing them with their vehicles, and they probably have a little bit more respect for the cows and all of those things that you've been fed over the years that are so important. Okay, you know, the pesky human beings will just not be eliminated. You know, all of the edicts dreamed up by the faggots in the ghettos and library in New York and all of that crap will become secondary if you allow the American Indians to run everything. Okay? They are the true stewards of the land where the buffalo roam, you know? Why did they roam? Who put up the fences? Who came in with the stupid rules? Okay? Alright? It wasn't you or I. It was someone who had to profit by it. Managing the illusion is what it's all about, folks. The illusion of necessity. Oh, we need somebody to do this. Well, who proposed that? We need to hang them. Okay? People need to be left alone to prosper, to stand on their own 2 feet or 4 feet for the poor cows. You know? Where is the Holocaust Museum for the cows that you just killed? Or are the people going to come up and say, oh, there should be a museum for the poor cows? Well, they were just a little horny. They really weren't hurting anybody. You know, it's crazy. Yes. And you people are subsidizing it. You people are standing by while people are being murdered. You people are buying whatever nonsense is put to you on the television. It's wonderful that some of my revelations and some of my research over the last period of years or whatever is coming to fruition here. Like Sandy Hook School was closed, like it was filmed at different times, or all kinds of interesting stuff. And in each and every high-profile situation, there's a certain measure of spin, nonsense, and in some cases complete bullshit. Managing the illusion. Well, you remember that little kid there that used to sit in the front seat in the auditorium when they wearing your little tie and looking all cute and everything, and they would bring in this what do you call him, magician, and he would do a trick, and I would catch the rabbit every time. It's in his sleeve, it's under his cape, it's this way, it's that way. The bottom line here is, the only way that you can fool the mind is by putting something between you and the reality, okay? And that has been television. When you find out who manages the television programming, you will find out who manages the illusion. When you find out who manages the illusion, you'll find out that most of your life is not really yours. Have a good day. Wish you clarity of thought. Believe in your own eyes that television is lies.